Hello, welcome back. Well, here we are again today. It's January 31st. It's a Thursday, 9:35 p.m. All right. So today we got something new to review. We've not tried yet. Go ahead and show them what it is. This is going to be a Nestle's Crunch Dark. This is a limited edition chocolate bar put out by Nestle's Crunch. Now, have you ever had Nestle's Crunch before?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to that person over there. Yeah.
Well, I thought you were talking to the camera. Hello,
Oh.
people out there.
Right. Now, because I haven't had Nestle's Crunch for so long, I got an original Nestle's Crunch to compare the taste to. I used to have these on occasion when I was a kid, and I can tell you that, show them sideways, they're, I believe, quite a bit thinner than they were when I was younger, which... unlike me, I am not thinner than I was. Which is probably what you were thinking. Yeah. So, show up the dark. Here's the original, and there's the dark. Here's the front. Here's the back. Now, the back of both of these look similar. Close that way, as you can pull it. Of course, they can see it. Now, I have the original, and mine says it expires August of 2019. And yours? It's right down there.
May of 2019.
All right. Now, Nestle's Crunch Bars have been around for
But
a while.
You bought this one before you bought that one.
Yeah, just a little bit ago. Nestle's Crunch, these bars, not this exact shape or wrapper or anything, but these have been around since 1928. Matter of fact, Nestle's Crunch Bar was so popular that back in 1994, on the famous September 11th, which was a long time before the actual infamous one, it was the best-selling candy bar in the United States. That's how good Nestle's Crunch was at the time. So they were really popular. Now, what happened was these seem to be getting a little harder to find. They're still around, but trying to find the regular Nestle's Crunch Bar, they don't have them like they used to have them. Like all the stores had them, all the gas stations had them, you know, movie theaters, everywhere. They seem to be slowly disappearing. This is possibly because in March of last year, 2018, so just a little under a year ago, they were actually completed a deal to sell some of these brands, including this one, to the Italian chocolater Ferrero Spa, which you might know they're little round things. They remind me of the old typewriters when you put in the typesets, the Ferrero Rochers. That company, they sold the rights to these things to that company. I don't know if this is why they seem to be slowly disappearing. Maybe that company realizes there's not profit in some of the places that were selling them. I'm just speculating here. That company is kind of a secretive company, though. They're really well known for being good employers, but they're also known for being somewhat secretive. So, not sure if that's the reason why these are disappearing, but I'm going to start off with this one here. Now, we also have, to show you, they come in little mini versions, too. You can go ahead and open up one of those. And I'm going to go ahead and open up this regular Nestle's Crunch. Show you what it looks like here. Again, we want to review the dark one, but...
Now, these are what I remember as a kid, because I would get them in my Halloween bag.
The Halloween bag?
Yeah. I generally probably wouldn't buy one on my own, but in the Halloween bag, I would get them, and I would appreciate it.
Yeah, these, I remember they would come with the little blocks you could break off, and on the back you could see the crisp rice. Now, there are other candies that sell crisp rice. I remember we used to sell a different brand for
Crackle.
school. Crackle is the like #1 competitor with Nestle's Crunch. They're the #1 competition with this exact one. I think Snickers now sells a crisper. M&M's sell this stuff in their stuff. And Nestle's Crunch even makes a cereal, if you could find it. Believe it or not, I've not tried it. But I'm going to go ahead and try this one. You want to open up the little one, show us what they look like? Now these, let me feel that.
I just broke it in half.
Let me feel
Hang
that.
on.
Because I remember these used to be a lot thicker than the regular.
I like to break them, like, I break them into pieces and then eat them. And that,
Well, that's probably why they have what they call a bunch of crunch, where they put them just like that. You can buy them in movie theaters.
No, they're not the same.
Show them how thick that is compared to this one. Put it up close to the thing. So you see that's quite a bit thicker than this one. Of course, it's a lot smaller.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go
And
ahead.
these are the way they used to be, right? These are thicker ones?
I think that's right, from if memory serves me correctly. Let me taste that little one. You test that, see if there's any difference when you're done chewing. I'll take a bite of the little one. Just a small little bite. It's thicker. Now, it seems to me like the thinner bar has more of the crisp rice in it than the little ones. Okay, so we're just doing this.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though.
I think you're right. I think the little bar has more chocolate.
More chocolate, less
Per
crisp. So,
capita. But I actually prefer the thinner one.
yeah, I believe I
It
do
tastes
too.
better.
It does taste better. So, just talking about the regular size of the fun size, I guess I'd call it. We prefer the big one, and taste actually. All right, so now we're gonna try the actual one we're here to review. Now that we have a refresher course on what those taste like. Man, I can't remember the last time I had a Nestle's Crunch. Can you?
No, but
I don't remember.
it's generally not the one I go to.
My guess it was one of these.
There are other candy bars that I like a lot more than Crunch.
All right. Let's open it from this end. This is, it says new on the package right over here. And this is also a limited edition. So I don't know how long this will be out. This might be slowly disappearing. So if you have a chance to buy one, if you're watching this recently.
You might want to taste it before you.
Oh, yeah. Well, even if it's bad, for the novelty of it. All right, let's go ahead and open her up here. You want to open it?
Go ahead.
Okay. Hold up a piece of the, so you compare them.
The original?
Yeah. All right, so this is just like that. Now that piece just broke off on its own there. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of these.
I had nothing to do with it.
There are 4 of these. Now here's what one of these looks like compared to this one. Break off, can you break off a whole piece of that?
Mm-hmm. My pleasure.
Again with the crisp rice. Okay, so show up here. Man, they look very, let me take a look. Trying to see if they look different.
One's darker.
This one's slightly, yeah, it's a little darker. It's not much darker.
Show it.
Oh, thought I was your hand. And then here's my crisp rice on the back. All right. So I'm going to take a taste of this. Want to try it? Dark.
Mm-hmm.
I do like dark chocolate. Oh, wow. All right, here's the, I don't know how much cacao is in this. Does it say? What happened to you? You just sneezed? Cacao! Oh, well, gesundheit. You see anything about the cacao? It starts off being, to me, it tastes pretty good to start, and it gets just slightly overbearing there for the darkness, where it tastes like the cacao is a little higher than I would expect to be in here. Maybe like 80.
It's very bitter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think they need to lighten up a little bit on that bitterness to be better, but yeah. This, it starts off seeming like, oh, this is good, and then it goes like, well, maybe it ain't so good. So, yeah. What do you think?
I feel like if I ate this whole candy bar, I would have a tummy ache when I was done.
And what about if you ate the
Oh, I have
original?
no problem with that. And I do like dark chocolate, but I think it's a bit much. It just doesn't.
Yeah, I think they're.
It's not a good dark chocolate. It's
No.
not good quality.
And I think the. I think it's too much of the dark. Like I'm guessing cacao, but
I think it's because of the quality of the chocolate. I think
the chocolate itself.
Quality, because I've had bad dark chocolate before, and that seems like.
So This is the dark. This is the milk. Oh, yeah, the milk chocolate is just good. Dark chocolate, it starts off thinking, if you like dark chocolate, it's good, but then it goes to that bitter taste. I'm going to say no. So, out of 10, well, what would you give the original? Fun size or regular? Well, let's go with fun size. We know we like that better. I mean, big size.
I'll give it a 6.
A 6 out of 10?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that ours candy bar is better. Oh no, I've got it polluted because I'm going by dark. Okay, what would you give the dark?
A 2.
Are you sure you would give it a 2?
No. I'm on the fence between a 1 and a 2.
That's your usual.
I know.
You're always saying that.
It's not good, and I feel like I would be sick if I ate too much of that.
Okay.
Like, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna make for the Nestle's dark. Well, first of all, for this one, I'll probably give it a 6.5 for the regular. For the dark, I think I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go with a 2. It's just no, man. I'm gonna have to say no to that. Again, try it for the novelty if you want to. I think this is definitely going to be limited, as it's not coming back. It's not going to be around. So,
thumbs up or thumbs down?
thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, we're both giving this one a thumbs down. We don't like this. Let me see if I can finish it. If I get a tummy ache. Oh, yeah. Now Nestle's does have other things available besides the dark, the crunch, and if you can find it, the cereal. Like we mentioned, the bunch of crunch they got, you can usually find that in movie theaters. It's like little pieces of this broken down in a bag, like what she said she likes to do with the candy. They also have a white candy bar made with white chocolate instead of milk chocolate, which I may have had that. You ever had one of those?
I don't think so.
They have the ice cream bars. They have one with caramel, one with peanuts, which I never tried. They have sticks, which consists of wafers and dark sticks as well. They did have one called Nestle's Crunch Mocha, but that was limited and it was discontinued. So if you get that, that's going to be an old, probably old one, not coming back. And they have a crisp, full-size candy bar, which is what we just ate, which is an okay candy bar. Now, I can kind of see now why the Nestle's Crunch Regular is one that I've only had sometimes I would eat it when I was coming up. It's not one I would really go out of my way for.
Mm-mm. And I think that's really the main reason why you're not seeing it out as much anymore. It's just not as popular. And there's so many other candy bars to choose from nowadays.
But it is still available. You can still find it in some places as of this viewing. So, yeah, we both say skip the dark. And that's our review of Nestle's Crunch Dark.